Okay, so they are moving into a house. This is where the episode opens, and 3 people will never be seen again. So Journey is surprising her sister with the fact that she bought this big old house. So we still ain't find out where Journey got the money to buy this house. But she gonna turn it into a boarding home. She gonna have her sister live there. Her sister ain't really with it. Oh Lord, so she show off the elevator. It darn near kill her. So the sister done moved in, but I don't know why she tearing the pages out of a Bram Stoker's Dracula book. So we got Atticus and Courtney Vance's daughter cooking in the kitchen. Oh, and the printer called about the new additions to the guide, which was his life's work. And so Atticus is back on the south side of Chicago with his uncle's widow. So now he go to wake his father up, and I guess he was drunk. He throws some water on him. So he said he done stayed with the widow long enough. Now he's gonna post up with the pappy. So Tick wants to tell the widow what actually happened. And the father's like, nah, we don't need to let her know that white people got magic on their side too. Lord, him and the pappy almost come to blows. The father wants to leave the shit alone, but Tick wants to explore more. All right, so day 2 at Letty's new house, we're fixing it up. So she's got borders and everything. And then Atticus walks in and she's shocked shitless. Oh, so Journey hit the numbers and won a house and bought the house. Okay. So they haven't seen each other since George's funeral 3 weeks ago. So they moved in on Sunday because the Whiteys were at church, but oh Lord, here they come with the bullshit. Oh, I'm watching this and watching Versus at the same time. Chow, you got style just like a Gucci suit. But back to the racism. So the next morning, a ghastly hand is pulling on Journey's sheets. Whoa, that's scary. What happened to her? Lord, they done fucked with her furnace? So she turned the shit off. So she keeps hearing this banging and she finds this door. Something's in a trap door in the basement. So she see it pop up a little bit and she go get Atticus. And it's bad. So they go down and it's just an empty cellar room. So now it's time for the housewarming party and we are having a ball. It's like seeing grown-up Journey in like Eve's Bayou 2 because the dresses are from the same period. Journey is just stunning. She is just so much fun to look at. Child, her sister is on stage and she blowing. Oh, and now Uncle Charlie's widow comes by. Hippolyta. Okay, now we got some kids in the basement playing with a Ouija board. I don't know black people to be playing with Ouija boards, but okay, let's go with it. So they ask who they talking to and it starts moving. I don't know what it spelled, but it got the widow's daughter real upset. So now we're upstairs with the widow. She's looking for her daughter, but a door opens and this beautiful like planetarium thingy is there. You know what it is, you've seen it. Like a model of the solar system, except it's bigger. So Atticus puts on his soldier uniform to let the neighbors know, okay, you can try it if you want. Oh, Journey getting real friendly with a different man. His friend said, look, me and her used to have a thing back in the day, but if that's yours, might want to check up on it. Oh, she saw him looking and said, well, let me show you my shimmer. So Journey goes to the bathroom to splash some water on her face. And now we got another ghost in there. Oh, Lord, but instead of getting scared by the ghost, she sees Atticus at the door and child, they start kissing. Girl, they keep giving us Atticus's ass. Well, that was a quick party pump. Oh, Lord, this was her virginity? A party pump? Sink fucking? Now that's fine for Charmaine, but Journey, I expected more from you. Afterwards, the energy is off. But before we can focus on that, somebody done burned a cross on the lawn. Girl, Journey grabbed a bat, the men grabbed their guns, and we going hunting. So Journey tearing up the cars that they had honking. So now they done arrested Journey. Okay, now are these cops or monsters? Because they start driving around so Journey gets banged up in the back of the car, but the police are asking her, who helped you buy the Winthrop house? Why would they care? So there were a bunch of body parts found in the basement room. And that's what happened at Winthrop House. So back at the house, Journey is in the basement room that's now her dark room. And she sees in all the pictures she'd been taken around the house, now there's the ghost of little kids in them. Journey, honey, sweetie, baby. Why you gotta put the pictures together on the floor in this room? Why can't you take them somewhere upstairs? Maybe outside the house? Park? I'd do something like that in a park. Lord, so she done put all the pictures on the floor and now you see this ghost face and it's a collage that's formed this ghost face and now it's like a portal almost. He coming up through the photos. Get your ass upstairs. Run, heifer, run. Okay, and the ghost wants her out of his house. And at this point, I'm like, you know what? Racist ghosts are just ghosts. I'm gone. I'm ghost. I'm gone. I'm out of here. So now all the boarders are moving out when Journey comes upstairs, but she's like, we have bigger fish to fry. Oh, so now we find out Journey's mama done left her some money and didn't leave the other daughter some money. The sister said, hold on, if you was half the sister you claimed to be, you would have given me half the coin, heifer. But you lied, and I'm sending you money while you're sitting on a largesse. Her sister cussed her out. I thought you were a fuck up, but you're just fucked up. The writing, this is delicious. Meanwhile, across town, we've got Atticus's supposed pappy dropping groceries for the widow. And he sees the Dracula book she was tearing pages out of. And Hippolyta's like, child, I don't believe your story about what happened to my husband. So it's day 10. So Journey tells Atticus the house is haunted. So she's done some digging into who owned the house, and she's like, I can't find much about the Winthrops, but there was a scientist here before. And of course he was experimenting on humans and disbarred from being a scientist. And Journey's like, well, clearly 8 humans were found, so that's what he was doing. And of course the cop that arrested her knew the scientist that previously owned the house. So in the pictures that she took, she sees the faces of the missing black people that apparently the cop was giving the scientist. So Journey wants to release the ghosts so that they ain't trapped there with the killer. Atticus says, I've read some ghost stories. You might want to go on and get to moving. Oh, I knew it! I knew that was her first time. She gonna play it off like it was a period. Heifer, that was your hymen. But really, your first time was on a sink? Mine was a little more special. Mine was most special. I've never been partial to sink fucking. I want to be comfortable. She said I needed to feel something. We ain't talked about all the crap that's done happened. So they call over one of the ancestors to slaughter a goat on the premises and get rid of the ghost. Aw, poor goat. I like goats. Child, we in the basement and the lights flickering. Oh God, now white people breaking in. They gonna get eaten by the ghosts. So it's a good time. So now we got the ghost leading the white people down the primrose path, honey. The primrose. That broken elevator took one of them head off real quick. Oh Lord, so they thought the spell worked, but a pipe burst and they realized we got bigger problems. And now they can't get out of the basement and it's gonna flood. Oh shit, the ghost is fucking with the ancestor that they brought over to help us. Now they done taken her over her body and she choking Journey. They doing a lot. They do a lot. Like it's I like that it's fast paced. It's a little much, but you know what? I like a little. So I guess this is the spirit of the evil doctor and it had taken over the ancestor. Now she choking out Atticus. And we got Journey calling on the people that was killed to be like, can you stop this bullshit? Very Hallowell sisters standing strong beside me. And it worked. She let him go and fall to the ground. Lord, now it done taken over Atticus. What's worse, I spilled my drink. Now my feet are wet. She calling on them ancestors, honey. She like, look, y'all, get in here. Quick. So she joined hands with them. They say the spell and it worked this time. It knocked that spirit right out of Atticus' body. You know what this is giving me? An Amazing Stories, T. Remember Amazing Stories? When it used to be on reruns on Sci-Fi and I would eat it with a French bread pizza, honey. You know I love a classic. So after she gets rid of the ghost, we've got a news story on Journey's boarding house. Because she ain't going nowhere. She's like, this is my house. And I ain't moving. The reporter says, off the record, what happened to those missing racists? Journey said, I didn't know what was missing. Now we see the elevator going on about his business down to the basement. Oh, child, they got a whole tunnel full of bodies. Meanwhile, across town, Atticus is in the village and he sees the silver Bentley pop up. I guess that heifer survived the blast. Oh, she was closing up her real estate agency. So Atticus walk in. Oh, Letty's inheritance didn't come from her mama, it came from this heifer. And so Winthrop was a founding member of the Sons of Adam. So Atticus said, I came here to make sure you didn't mess with my family again, and he pulled a gun. And this girl knows magic, so of course you can't fire. You was gonna kill her? You should have shot from across the street. So she, basically has him like frozen, and she says, as I was saying, I was telling you about what you need to know. Here's how you cast spells. So she said, look, one of these fools done hidden the key so we could actually get to the real magic, while you over here trying to shoot my ass. Oh my God, this heifer put her card in his pocket. She said, call me when you're ready to learn more about the family, but you gotta be more careful, babe. You can't just go around killing white women. Woo! Girl, this show takes it there with a first-class ticket. I am thorough. She tried it.